What's good, y'all, man? I am finally back with another video. Sorry I've been out for like a week, man. I was on vacation, man. I even dropped that first video. I believe that was the Rudy Gobert trade, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. That was Kevin Durant requesting the trade. I dropped that on vacation. So, I'm back now. And I didn't even know Summer League was starting this early. Like, the NBA season just ended a couple weeks ago. The Summer League has started, and they started off with the Utah one. I don't know why they do like 3 different Summer League. I think one's in Sacramento, one's in Utah, and then one's in Las Vegas. Well, normally, only people watch the Las Vegas one. But the one that everybody's been watching, matter of fact, the team that everybody's been watching, is the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're basically out there running their regular lineup except for Shea. And they've been fun to watch, but the main topic, of course, has been Chet Holmgren. His first game, he completely dominated. I think the bigs he was going against was Taco Fall and I believe Kofi Cockburn. And those are big dudes. And he dominated. Outside the paint, but he dominated. And he was getting a lot of Dirk and KD comparisons. He dropped 23 points, 7 for 9 from the field, 4 for 6 from the 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 blocks, 1 steal, and only 2 turnovers. He completely dominated. He looked like he didn't belong to be there. He was cooking Kofi on the paint. He was cooking Taco on the perimeter. There was times where they didn't step up and he just rolls over their face and it was just cashing it. And he just had an amazing day. And then you had Josh Giddey. I believe Josh Giddey had a triple-double. And Jalen Williams, he also had a good game, had 17 points. Ousmane Dieng showed some flashes. They had a really good game that day. And Chet was just the center of it because number 2 overall pick. Chet he has a lot of doubters and a lot of haters because he is really skinny. But he came out there and he proved that he was dominant, man. And he really hooped his ass off. And he proved that the future was bright. The stuff that he was doing, I'm talking about bringing the ball up the court, shooting pull-up threes. That one fadeaway, I think, was on Malik Fitz in the paint. On the free throw line. That was really tough. 6 blocks is crazy. And then after the game he said he's going to break that record again by himself. So the confidence that he had in that game, he felt like he was the number 1 option in that game, and you could see it in the shots that he was taking. You can also kind of see that Gonzaga was kind of holding him back because the stuff that he did in that game he wasn't really doing in college. He showed a few flashes of ball handling in college, but they didn't really let him dribble that much in college. But yesterday he was dribbling all over the place, having some crafty passes, and it was really fun to watch. He went from one day being the face and the talk of social media to the next day he was getting downed all over the place because he was going against a huge guy in Kenny Lofton, a very skilled guy, left-handed guy. You always know them guys can be really skilled, and he's really huge, like thick, no homo, like thick, and doesn't really have an NBA body, but he at times looked completely dominant on Chet, and everybody was like, if Kenneth Lofton can do this to Chet, what do you think Embiid and Giannis are going to do? And I hate that sentence because look what the fuck Embiid and Giannis do to everybody. They body everybody. We're sitting here trying to down a 19-year-old boy because he's skinny and we don't know if he'll be good against big guys. Okay. His weight has never been a problem. He's faced big guys this whole career. It's never been a problem. But, the media's just so quick to down it. I seen Nick Wright was talking about it. And I know all he does is hate. So I didn't even want to watch that video. But, why are people so quick to hate on stuff like this, man? The next year, the number 1 prospect is Victor Wembanyama, however you say his name. People say he's the best prospect since LeBron. If you go watch USA basketball when these guys were 19, because I don't know if y'all know, Kenneth Lofton was a really good high school player. And him and Chet played on the same USA team. Kenny was bodying Victor too. But they don't talk about Victor's weight when they talk about Victor. They just talk about how skilled he is. He be shooting step back threes. He's only 16, 17 years old. But with Chet, he's too small. He ain't gonna be able to guard these big guys. Man, Kenny Lofton was doing the same thing to him. The same thing, man. Shit just happened, bro. It happens in yesterday's game. Shooting percentage-wise, it looked like Chet was trying to force it a lot, and it does look like the weight was kind of getting him tired, and having the back-to-back games was kind of getting him tired. But Chet still had a very impactful game, and they still won. So all that other stuff, man, they just gotta stop so quick to hate on people, man. Both of those guys are young stars in the making. They both have really good games. Josh Giddey, another triple-double yesterday, and I believe Jalen Smith also had 17. Now to kind of recap this whole last week, I missed. We had plenty of key free agent signings, but we had some also key trades. Malcolm Brogdon going to the Celtics is decent. I think people are really overrating that move, though. I like the move, but I think people think that's the point guard that they always been looking for, and I'm trying to tell you it's not. Just because Malcolm Brogdon might be listed as a point guard, that guy is not a point guard. Just like Colin Sexton still listed as a point guard, he's not a point guard. They have point guard capabilities, but they are not the point guards that, especially that Celtics team need. But that is a really good piece for them, and I really like him as a bench role. They said that he would be doing. But what I want to talk about, Rudy Gobert, man. Rudy Gobert to the Timberwolves. I was going golfing with my friends at that time, and I seen it. I was like, oh shit. Then I was kind of mad that they gave up Pat Bev. Man, you gotta give up Vando. Vando's a nice young guy, but Pat Bev, come on, man. Pat Bev put y'all in the playoffs. He brought y'all to the playoffs, bro. But I love the trade. I love it. The only thing that scares me a little bit is Cat guarding fours. But when you watch Timberwolves, he was already guarding fours because Vando is stronger and better defensively. So he was guarding some of the bigs. The Cat was guarding the fours, and he did pretty decent. His defense was better last year. It wasn't amazing, but it was better. And you pair that to a guy like Rudy, that's just... Yo, name me a defender on the Utah Jazz other than Rudy Gobert. And then why are they the number one defense in the league? Like, shit like that, man. Rudy's just a generational defensive talent, a Hall of Famer. And I even thought that was crazy to say a couple days ago. But, like, man, three defensive player of the years. I believe 2 of them were in a row. You just don't get that. You don't get that often, man. And you pair that next to Cat, that allows Cat to chill out, allows him to play more of that outside game so he doesn't have to focus on getting rebounds. It gives D'Lo an anchor, Anthony Edwards an anchor. D'Lo he's not really a good defender, my fault. And Anthony Edwards, he likes to gamble a lot. If you gamble, you got one of the best protectors of all time behind you to back you up, so it makes you feel more comfortable. I think Rudy has the most defenders he's ever had surrounding around him. You got Jaden McDaniels, Torian Prince, Anthony Edwards. You got some decent defenders around you. Hopefully they can go around and get some more moves. And they even signed Kyle Anderson, which was a really good move before they got Rudy Gobert. I love that sign right there. That's another perimeter defender you got right there. I love that move for this team, and it shows me that they all in, bro. They don't want to just be a one-and-done team like the Knicks and not go make the playoffs next year. And I love that for them. And then it gives D'Lo a lob threat, man. D'Lo never had a lob threat with this team. I don't think he had a lob threat since Jared Allen. So you give him another lob threat that's twice as better as Jared Allen was at that time. And I think this team is a solidified top 5 seed next year. One, because I think Anthony Edwards is taking that huge leap. I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but I view Anthony Edwards like that's a generational talent right there. And we're going to see that in a couple years, man. I got to win the MVP in the next 3 years. But I just like that they're going all in. They're getting a guy like Rudy Gobert he's him, bro. He's him. A lot of people got a lot of misconceptions about Rudy Gobert. A lot of people say he got exposed. I have never seen Rudy Gobert exposed in my life. A lot of people don't even think he's a good perimeter defender. That's like, stop following narratives you see online and watch games. I'm not saying Rudy is this A1 defender, but Rudy is not a liability at times on the perimeter. It's just, that's false narrative, bro. That is false narrative. I've seen Rudy Gobert switch on to Luka 5 times and stop him 4 out of those 5 times. Like, Rudy Gobert is an elite defender, one of the best of all time. We gotta give him his respect. Putting him next to Cat, man, that front court. I've seen a lot of people comparing that to like what Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins could have been, and I understood it, but like, come on now, come on now. Anthony Davis is like 4 times the time how better he is on defense. I mean on offense than Rudy Gobert. But I understood what they were trying to say. I really did. I understood what they were trying to say, and I love it. I love it for their future, man. And I can't wait to watch him next year, bro, because Anthony Edwards is going to be on some shit, man. But other than that, man, I don't think it's really that much to talk about. We do get to see Paolo Banchero play tonight. I believe Jabari Smith also plays. I think they play each other, actually. And then I think we get Jaden Ivey and Cade, which, let me talk about Cade. I love Cade, bro. I also think he's a generational talent. And I heard that he said he wanted to play in the G League, because we all know Cade does not need to fucking play in the G League. I mean, the Summer League. I heard that he said he wanted to play in the Summer League because he wants to get just more chemistry with the players, because most of the guys are young. So I love that for him, and I love that for that team. We get him versus, I believe, Shaden Sharp. And I think Bones Highland plays in a couple days. That's my Summer League MVP. They have nobody on that Nuggets team that's taking the ball out of Bones Highland's hand. So I feel like he's going to dominate. But other than that, man, that is it for this video. Peace out.